It's me, Professor Oak again. I just wanted to bring to light a review we got on iTunes. It says, All Hail Daddy Oak by Eldritch Dream. Absolutely love these folks. Amazing story and atmosphere. Keep it up, everyone. We all know what Oak was up to, and it still seems... I don't know what these emojis are these kids use these days. Grade A+++ references as well. Daddy Oak, that has a nice ring to it. You know, they call me Daddy Oak because I use Libris Arcana dice. I used the code word SeiChow at checkout and saved me 20% off. That's SEICHO. Become the very best like no one ever was. Back in the dreamlike state that Kory was experiencing, white-haired Kory is talking to regular Kory. It's time to become the predator. He cracks his neck. He wraps his arms around Kory. It starts to glow. And then in the real world, real time now, Kory wakes up. He pushes Jackson, he like shoves him to the side. And he stands up, takes off his glasses, throws them down. He steps on him. He has a very intimidating stance. He cracks his neck, and his calm demeanor turns into a crazed smile as he reaches for a Pokeball. So Dolly awakens in the tent. Roll a perception.
Oh gosh. 15. Plus 2. 17.
17. Okay, so you look around. You see London next to you. You don't see any sign of Orange. And you find something on the ground. You pick it up, and it's an antidote. And the floor is yours.
Am I outside of the tent?
You're inside the tent with London.
Okay, I thought I'm thinking of the locket. So Dolly thinks to herself, I wonder where Orange went. Everything went dark all of a sudden. I better check on London, though, since she's right here. So Dolly is going to walk over to London and gently, very gently, try to stir her, because even I know she was drained from before, like myself. London, are you okay?
What? Yeah, I feel a lot better than I was.
That's good. Did you by chance see Orange?
I haven't. I don't remember a lot, but yeah, no, I haven't seen him.
Are you strong enough to walk?
I think so.
I think we should get out of here and try to find him.
Because you guys were both in the tent and it's counting as a long rest, you guys got You guys, not your Pokemon, you guys have full health right now.
Okay.
And you feel a lot better. Orange, however.
How long have you been awake?
I just woke up before you.
Oh. What is this place?
This is a tent. I don't know why there's a tent in the cave, but we should definitely try to get out of here and find Orange.
Let's go.
So you guys walk out, and both of you make perception. No, Dolly, make perception with advantage because she's with you.
So 18 plus 2, 20.
We'll see if you get that. See if you get that 20, that magical 20.
14.
You might find a
14.
rare candy or
No.
something if you get her.
Oh, extra share.
So you guys walk out of the tent, and like right by the door, pretty much of the tent, you see Orange collapsed. His clothes are torn. He's looking in pretty rough shape, and he's unconscious. And next to him, by his face, there is a locket, and it looks familiar. And you think, I think that Kory guy was wearing this locket.
So Dolly thinks to herself, that locket looks really familiar. Wait, wasn't that kid that was with us have it? The kid with the glasses. Kory, that's right. He had this locket. So she's gonna bend down, pick it up, and inspect it.
Okay.
Is it an open locket?
Yeah, with the way he threw it, it opened up. It's a picture of a woman.
I don't think we ever talked about your history, right?
No, I did.
Oh yeah, because you explained Mitch.
Yeah, but I
Did you pull out the locket?
Nope.
I don't remember. So you don't know who this woman is. It's just a woman smiling.
It's still memorable.
Yeah.
I'll have to hold on to this in case I run into it again. London, by chance, can you heal Orange any? I know you're feeling a little bit better, but is there any way that you could just make him come to? Like,
Okay, so with you, even though you're full health, you exhausted all your powers, so you unfortunately cannot heal right now.
I don't think I have it in me.
that's all right. I completely understand. You're exhausted. Dolly's now going to kneel down and again, she's going to try to shake Orange to come to.
No response. You might want to try getting him in the tent. It might help him out.
Okay. London, can you help me carry Orange inside the tent?
Absolutely.
Roll strength.
Make strength checks, both of you. D20s.
1, 2. Oh, here. I'll let you roll first.
Okay.
Okay,
I'm
so
weak. Just a little. It's okay. You're still tired. 11 plus 2.
so London is not a very strong person.
She's just lifted.
And she's really exhausted. This has been a long night for all of you guys. And you are kind of like grabbing him by the arms, Dolly, and you have him lifted up, and you're trying to carry him, and she can't even get his feet off the ground, so he's just getting dragged through the lower half. And you guys do get him in the cave. You guys do get him in the tent, and Dolly, I want you to roll a... I don't know what kind of roll this is. I think wisdom. Do a wisdom check.
Okay. That is a 5 plus 2, 7.
So you kind of have a vague memory. You remember before you passed out that Orange was not quite himself. He was in a different state. And you kind of remember seeing this before when you guys were little. So you're racking your brain. Go ahead and roll another wisdom. Hopefully you roll a little bit better this time.
14 plus 2.
Way better. Okay, so you're struggling to recollect the memory, and then you recall the first time you ever saw Orange or Burnt Orange. You were getting pushed around by these kids. She's the one with the ponytail. Give us the ponytail. We want it.
Oh wait, this is younger me.
This is 3 to 4 year old Dolly.
Okay.
No, it's my ponyta. Go away.
You don't deserve this ponytail. And he shoves you. And he takes the Pokeball, and you're like just sitting on the ground right now. and like you're probably sniveling, you're probably crying a little bit because Ponyta is like your only friend right now.
My dad's the gym leader, and he'll kick your butt if you don't give my Ponyta back.
We're not scared of him. All of a sudden, Orange, he was just walking around and he overhears this, and Orange playing the hero, he steps in and go ahead.
Hey, what's the big idea? Pick on somebody your own size.
Who is this guy? Who are you?
My name's Orange. You better give that Pokemon back before I make you.
Okay, and the one kid that has a Pokeball in his hand, he walks up to you and just sucker punches you right in the stomach, and you collapse to the ground.
Ugh.
So you just go down
That was a little
and
too deep.
Ah. I don't know.
nailed it.
Think of the
He
first
can
one.
pitch it. He can pitch it.
Nailed it. I'm keeping that one. And from now on, if there's any curse words, I'm just gonna bleep it. Okay, so
I can't do it. Well, I am now, but...
so you're angered and you erupt into flame. I poorly explained this before, so I'll explain it again. When your hair changes and it gets more spikier and stuff, it kind of resembles a flame, like on a candle, like like the flame of it kind of like spikes up like that, like a flame. Of course, like your muscles increase, like you're pretty jacked, and you got like the veins, and your skin color, you get a little bit darker skin toned. Them seeing this, like, and you get up and you look scary, and of course your irises are both red, and they drop the Pokeball and they run, and they're calling you freak and stuff like that, and they're scared. And you're used to this. Whenever you transform, you create a lot of panic, and people just don't understand what's going on.
Is this the first time he's done it?
This is the first time they met. He's
No.
done the transformation before.
Okay, so he's not like freaking out.
This is not. No, he's not freaking
Okay,
out.
Just want to make sure that was established.
But you're probably gonna look at her and be like, are you gonna
Embarrassed.
run? No, not embarrassed. Like he's assuming she's gonna run off in fear too. Like she's gonna be afraid of him because usually when he transforms, people freak out and they get scared.
Okay. Are you okay? Or
You're still burnt orange.
yeah. Well, but how am I supposed to?
Talk like your regular self, but just a little bit more like agitated. But you don't deepen your voice like a man. Keep your voice, but kind of change the tone.
Are you okay, or are you gonna run off like the rest of them?
No, Dolly, before you answer, you see these flames, like they're all around him, and you're not scared actually. The flames around him actually remind you of the beautiful flames of your Ponyta. So you feel very comforted. You know what I mean? Like you're not in any way scared of this guy. And he just helped you and stick up for you. So yes, you're kind of like confused, but like you're not terrified of him.
So as soon as the other kids ran, Dolly got up, quickly grabbed her ball. She is like holding it to her chest like it's a keepsake at this point. And she's looking at Orange, not in a fearful way. She's looking at him more in admiration because he has these flames about him. And thinking to herself,
Is he a Pokemon too? Thank you so much for scaring those guys away. I really wanted my Ponyta back. Oh, my name's Dolly, by the way.
Anytime, Dolly. Our name is Burned Orange. Do you want to be friends?
I think that would be great.
I've never had a friend before.
It's Burnt Orange speaking, because I'm sure he's never.
No, he's a loner.
Don't worry, Dolly. If they come back, I'll always have your back.
Thanks, Burn Orange. By the way, you kind of look like my Ponyta. How ironic.
You trigger people with the way you say Ponyta, by the way.
Ponyta! Well, I don't really need anybody to protect me and all, but I don't think I'd mind having a close friend around to, scuff some guys up here and there.
Friends it is then.
Okay. So, while you're thinking about that, you're also just reflecting on how Orange would always be there for you. He's very reckless, and he would always just put himself in whatever situation to always have your back.
Quick question before you move on. So is this like the only time she's ever seen Burnt Orange as well?
No, she's seen it a couple times, but then shortly after you started getting your therapy, and it dissipated, and it took her a while to kind of get the hang of like, okay, he's orange, but he can also
Be this other.
And then it was gone.
It was gone, and like people like were talking around town about how weird it was, and like people, it was kind of taboo to like bring it up. Like everybody wanted to forget about it, especially because your dad was like saying like we're getting him to forget about it so he can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like an unspoken thing. Nobody talked about it. So Dolly, maybe after thinking about this, you in the future kind of want to repay back the favor somehow. Like you're tired of him always doing that for you. Like you want to do something reckless maybe to protect him sometime.
Do you want me to interject that mentally?
Yeah,
For the
I think
episode?
that mentally, yes. It sounds better from you than from me, yes.
So this will be all in Dolly's head.
For so many years, Orange has always been out to help me. Him and this other orange, burnt orange that I remember, this darker, bipolar self. And I need to return the favor. I'm Brock's daughter. I need to step up and I need to be strong and I need to protect him for once. I'm going to pay it forward.
We're going to shift back to Kory, Jackson, and the Gatling gang. The Gatling gang is still getting pushed around by this Snorlax. It's taken a lot of damage, but it's given a lot of damage as well.
Sure.
And the Gatling gang's Pokemon are like on its their last legs, like they're not even really able to fight. They're not fainted, but like they're in really rough shape. So we left off with Kory reaching for his Pokeball. Go ahead and...
Frontal assault? Don't they know they need to pump this thing full of poison? Nidoran, pump this thing full of chemicals.
Okay, so you call out your male Nidoran.
Mm-hmm.
Jackson sees you call out your male Nidoran. He's going to call out his female Nidoran. You guys are going to be in a double battle against Snorlax now. So Jackson has Nidoran go out and to use a horn attack, but Largo has Snorlax use a Mega Punch, and it goes fist to horn. The fist wins, and the female Nidoran goes flying into a wall, and she lands hard, and like she's trying to stand, but like she's hurt, and it looks like Snorlax is gonna finish her off, but like your Nidorans, of course, like they know each other from before, so your Nidoran is getting incredibly angry, so like kind of coach it up with your philosophy about
Yep.
metamorphosis,
Yep.
evolution, whatever.
What are you gonna do, Nidoran? You just gonna stand there, pinch it with your little horn? Or are you gonna get big and strong like I am and save your friend from death?
Great. Nidoran listens to you, and it's angry, and like the fist is coming down. Your Nidoran starts to glow. It evolves into a Nidorino, and it hops in front of the fist. And as Snorlax comes down, it...
Do I need stats?
No, not
Okay.
at the moment. It's kind of the
I'm good with that,
theatrical.
yep.
It pokes the Snorlax, and like it hurts the rough exterior of the body of the Nidorino, and like it kind of puts him aback, like he stops his attack.
Look at you now. You're a predator, aren't you?
So a Nidorino is fighting Snorlax, but even with the evolution, it's having a hard time against the Snorlax, and it comes down with a body slam. And yeah, like Snorlax takes some damage from the horns and stuff, but Nidorino is looking rough, and now Nidoran starts to glow. It evolves to a Nidorina, and it comes to help out Nidorino. So Snorlax is full of injuries, but the Nidorino and Nidorina are also pretty injured. I want to do something. It's Jackson and Kory are both going to call for a horn attack at the same time. So the Nidorina and the Nidorino are both ready for the strike, and Jackson and Kory kind of look at each other. They kind of know what each one is thinking. They look back at their Pokemon, and they both say, Nidorino, horn attack! They both start running right next to each other side by side in stride, and they leap up, and horn burst right into the chest of the Snorlax. Snorlax. And like he's like losing balance, and he falls back, and he's not moving. We're gonna go back to Dolly, London, and Orange. Orange is gonna regain consciousness. You are gonna be still in rough shape. Like your body went through a lot with that transformation, so like it's very straining on you.
Mechanically, you are down to 12 HP.
But you were in the tent, so now you're technically at full. But for story purposes, you are
of course
in rough shape. So for everybody listening, he has full HP technically because the tent. But for story purposes, we're playing up that he is injured because he did the transformation and it took a lot out of his body.
Look, he's awake.
I just sit up and I kind of look back and forth because they're both staring at me. I'm like, am I dead?
As you look,
I'm joking.
as you like sit up, you feel like your muscles are just like in pain. It hurts to move.
Okay. I really don't feel so well.
You should lay back down, Orange, if you're not feeling well.
I think I'm good to go. I don't think we should sit around for too much longer.
Don't push yourself too hard.
Did I do I remember seeing the necklace?
No, because you were unconscious by the time you hit the floor.
That's more story purposes.
It just was there so that she could see it. Because I had to tie in because he threw it. I almost forgot.
I remember it.
But I added it because I listened to it recently, so I'm a writer.
This is a recall. Orange, I found this outside of the tent. I don't think Kory's in a very good place. I think if you're well enough, we need to go.
Roll a knowledge check. Okay, so you do, when she shows you that necklace, you do recollect seeing it around Kory's neck.
Yeah, I remember seeing that. That was definitely Kory's. We need to get going. And I struggle to try and get to my feet.
Yeah, you were struggling, so
super shaky and stuff.
London, you're gonna go over and you see him struggling. You're gonna slunch his arm around you, and help him so he can walk.
The one that dropped me. I'm just joking.
Should we roll a strength check?
Go ahead and roll a strength check because I want to see how humorous this is gonna be. Yeah, D20.
Me too.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
I'm feeling better.
because Orange isn't putting all his weight on you, he's able to stand somewhat. You're just kind of assisting him. You're able to help him walk. So you guys are in accordance that you guys are going to start traveling and hopefully finding Kory and the others.
Yeah.
Okay, so
really quick, sorry. Oh no, she can't heal anymore. Never mind. So.
Yeah.
Well, you don't know that, so you're metagaming. So if you want to ask her.
Oh yeah. Okay, sorry, my bad. I just remember you saying that. So.
I'm still drained, right?
You still can't heal.
Okay.
Oh, what's her name? London.
Yeah.
London.
Okay. London. One of my Pokemon's fainted, and the other's pretty badly hurt. Are you able to heal him?
No, Orange, I'm sorry. I don't have it in me anymore. I'm lucky I'm able to walk.
That's okay. I think I have some potions.
Okay, we're gonna go back to Kory and Jackson and the Gatling gang. So Snorlax isn't moving. Largo is freaking out. Snorlax, you have to get back up. You can't lose to those weak nidoran, whatever they're called. And he's like, get up! And he's eating, and he the bone of the pharaoh leg kind of goes down, and he's like pulls it out. And Snorlax gets back up, and it looks angry, and it looks ferocious. But the poison that it was subjected to a lot of poison, and it kind of just takes hold, and Snorlax falls back again unconscious, and is really down this time. Oh no, Snorlax! And he's still eating. Gat comes out of nowhere and just punches Largo right in the face. And Largo falls down on the ground, and I'm so depressed. I'm totally gonna stress eat after I wake up. And then he passes out with food still in his mouth. Jack's gonna think in his head, when did Kory become so cruel? Just because his hair changed color doesn't mean he's cooler than me. And then he like has a random outburst to you, Kory. You're not cooler than me, nerd. White hair is totally lame, by the way. And then Jackson back in his mind, I believe Lonnie doesn't like guys with white hair.
Kory raised. Are my eyebrows white?
Yeah.
Okay. Cocks a white eyebrow. A simple thank you would be nice, Jackson. That again. Alright, Nidorino, let's help the treasure hunters wrap all this up.
As you say that, London, Orange, and Dolly are going to enter into the room that you guys are in, because it's not that far from where the tent was.
Okay, do I see him immediately?
I'm going to say one of the Gatling gang are going to see them. We'll say Nick sees them. Oh, look! I think those are your friends, right?
Oh, what fresh hell. Oh, it is my friends.
Jacob's going to see you, and he's going to, of course, be ecstatic because you're his twin sister. London, you're okay.
Yes, Jacob, yes. We thought we lost Dolly, but I was able to bring her back. And, I mean, I feel fine, but I don't feel like I can really heal anymore. I transformed, and I was able to take the form of Ho-Oh.
You transformed? You took that form? You know how taxing it is on your body. It's not something that we can do very easily.
I had to do it. I had to bring her back.
Okay, well, I will heal you to the points where you can have your powers return and you can help me heal. There's a lot of injured Pokemon. This guy looks very rough. And he points at Orange. So Jacob's going to touch you, and there's a glow, and like all of a sudden you feel like you have your powers return.
Oh my gosh, they're back. I'm completely healed. I can heal others.
Okay, well let's start making the rounds. So you guys go around, you heal in the Pokemon. Everybody's Pokemon is going to be back to full HP. Any trainers that are below HP are fully healed. While you guys are getting healed and stuff, Dom, I remember from a couple episodes ago, he's one of Kuzan's lackeys.
I remember.
Congratulations for coming this far, but it's been in vain. The Holy Moon Knights block the way past here. You stand no chance against them. But good luck, you'll need it. And then all of a sudden, Gat, out of nowhere again, sucker punches him. Guy just falls like a sack of potatoes. The Gatling gang looks unamused by this, like embarrassed almost. Boss, you should really stop doing that. Sorry. So now you guys know that the Holy Moon Knights that London and Jacob told you about at the beginning, that they are the next obstacle. And from what they told you, they are the strongest trainers out of all the Holy Moon members. So I'm going to have you guys kind of like prepping for this mentally and stuff. Orange, you're kind of by yourself because you just got healed and like you're kind of just like getting back in the swing of things. London, you are intrigued because a couple episodes ago, when you saw Burnt Orange, when you saw Orange transform, it was very similar to the transformations that you can undertake, but the only people you know that can do that are the ones that have been experimented on back in when you guys were experimented on given Pokemon powers. So you're intrigued by this because how is he able to do this? And you don't remember seeing this kid at the place it happened about 12 years ago. So you're going to walk up to Orange and kind of question him on that transformation he can do.
Who are you? I noticed a lot of things, and I see a very deep similarity, but I've never seen you before. Who are you?
as I told you before, my name's Orange, but, well, I'm nobody. I just was born in Pewter City. I mean, lived with my dad growing up. Well, who I thought was my dad.
But you're not like the rest of them. There's something else. I know. It's something that happens to me. I've seen it in myself many times before. It's almost like you're so familiar, but you're not. Flair, does that sound like something you've ever heard before?
And I would have never heard of that name.
Never.
Okay. No, I can't say that I recognize it.
It's just I've seen your powers before, and it's very familiar, very reminiscent of a woman from such a long time ago. She was tested and tortured, and she seemed to obtain the powers of a Magmar.
Well, I don't think any of that kind of stuff ever happened to me, but I mean, I think this has been around since I was a kid.
That's so odd. How old are you?
I'm 10.
What? No, it couldn't be. How very, very odd. This happened 12 years ago. What happened? I don't understand. It's so familiar.
Hey, Kory, wait up.
Dolly, nice to see you survived as well.
Kory, I found this on the ground. I think it's yours. I think you should have it.
So, Kory, real fast before you say anything, Kory looks, you hold it out, and Kory looks at it. And for a second, he kind of looks like, you know, it means something to him, and then quickly his expression changes as if it means nothing.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Kory's eyes widen ever so slightly, then go back down, reaches out. I think I've seen enough of this face. I'm pretty sure every time I fall asleep now, I'm never going to escape it. Turns around and hucks it back into the cave into a crack.
Strength check.
It's more of a dex check, but 17 plus nothing is 17.
So you really chuck this thing, and it's gone.
Yeah, little tink, tink, tink in the back.
How does Dolly respond to this?
Wasn't that something important to you?
It was important. Now what's important to me is that smell coming from Biggin's picnic blanket. You want anything?
I could eat.
You know, that does sound pretty good. Boys, let's dig down. So, like, the Gatling gang, they rush over, they start eating, food flying.
Yep.
You go over there, like, you're eating a lot more civil. You're not, like, crazy.
Yep.
Dolly's going for the fruits and vegetables, if there are any.
Kory's not savoring it. He's just methodically, mechanically, just slowly putting food in his face without any sort of enjoyment of it. It could be delicious.
Is anybody going to comment on his hair color change, or...?
Nah.
Nobody's going to say anything.
Well, I figure I'm not over there right now.
You guys are just finishing up your conversation. You see everybody digging in. So you and London, are over here. They're all digging into food.
Orange walks. Did I get healed? Am I, like, feeling better now?
Yeah.
She healed you.
I'm, like, good to go now. Okay. So, I get up, I kind of stretch out for a second, and then I just kind of, like, slow jog on over, and I see Kory for the first time. I haven't actually...
Even though you're fully healed, your muscles still ache a little bit. It's not like unbearable pain to move, but you are sore.
Oh, okay.
You remember workouts?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a day after a heavy workout.
All right. So then I walk over then. I don't jog. I walk.
Maybe a little gingerly.
Yeah. It's favoring my arm. No.
The arm that caught the blade.
Good. Yeah, no, that's good.
For a second, he's almost like shocked. He's just like, what the heck? Hey, Kory, what happened to your hair?
Hey, Orange. What happened to my glasses? What does it matter?
All right.
Are you hungry?
Actually, yeah.
Here, you need your energy.
Orange digs in. Yes, exactly. I assume I walk up right next to the Gatling gang, and I'm doing the same thing that they're doing. Just
They kind of all stop and look at you, and they kind of nod over at you, and then they start going back at it again too. So like they're all like fat bellied, and they're full, and
Just as a side note, am I level 3?
Oh, yes. Thanks for reminding
Not
me.
important right now. We can do this after, but I
You,
want to
you
ask.
are level 3 now.
Okay.
And your ability is... It's kind of a recycled ability from what Jamie had with the Tools of War thing.
Yeah.
Yours is going to be lack of humanity, where like you're not gonna, when your Pokemon get hurt, you're not gonna really like feel bad for them because you've been through so much pain in your life.
Yep.
That like you're like, that's nothing compared to what I've been through. So you're not gonna feel for them. You're just gonna be like, get up and keep fighting. What?
It's not like your mother's being murdered in front of you over and over, Nidorino.
Your mudda?
Yamada.
Yeah, I know. I was rolling my eyes at the mudda. It's going. Just.
I was going to think with this. So I want you to play on the whole predator prey
Sure.
thing going forward too. I've added this to it. I think it's kind of interesting. If the Pokemon you're using this ability on can evolve, I want you to roll a percentage die, and that's the percentage chance of it evolving.
Okay. Do you have a number in mind?
It's kind of just my discretion.
Sure.
Like, if you roll a 51, I'm like,
Gotcha.
probably not.
Gotcha.
But if you roll like an 89, like I'm like, okay, like it's gonna probably evolve more than likely.
Okay.
It can only be used once per long rest.
Mm-hmm.
And so the Pokemon is also brought back from fainting with a D10.
Okay.
So yeah.
Just give myself HP.
So yeah,
So I didn't forget.
you guys are all level 3 now.
Yep.
Anything else I need to touch on that I'm forgetting?
Are we jumping to something else?
Yes.
Like completely different?
Like a dance competition?
No.
In the cave?
No, you guys are headed to the Holy Knights.
I want to say something to Adam. I'm going to walk over to Adam. You there? Adam?
Yeah, that's my name. Don't wear it out.
Cute.
I'm all right.
It's real crafty of you to throw me to the wolves and you escape. I'm not mad. In fact, I think I'm going to take a leaf out of your book. And if there's ever a chance that I can return the favor, I'm going to take it.
It's all the circle of life, man. It's how the world works.
It is how the world works, isn't it?
Yeah, very true, man.
I'll see you around.
Yeah, round, circle, comes around. Mm-hmm. Gatlin's getting impatient, and he's like, come on, guys. We gotta hurry up and take out this holy moon. Let's go. You guys are part of my crew now. You guys are honorary members of the Gatling gang. Now
Sign me up.
Now we have another member for the other T, the L, the I. We have plenty of letters now. So you guys walk through.
Actually, that would work. L-I-N.
Right? So you guys walk through, and you walk for a little bit, and there's like a big room, and there is a bunch of Holy Moon members. And the front, there's 3 familiar faces, Brix, Kev, and Randall. Oh, looky here. Look who came into our trap, Brix and Randall. Yeah, they don't stand a chance this time.